here. And I was like, see, you listen to your man.
I literally at that part, I whispered to Marty, "This is you, huh?" When you're doing music.
So true.
And then you start climbing up the stairs all crazy.
Amanda, you don't take me seriously anymore.
Oh, it was great. I had a great time. I really want Uncle Thumper and Aunt Julie to go with us.
Yeah.
One of these times. They have to go to E.T. I'm going to force her.
E.T.
It's just so good. It's so worth it. It's so much fun. What else have we done? We've gone to Portland, Oregon.
I think we talked about that in the last one.
That's true, we did. Then we went to California.
Talked about that.
And then we are...
Can you talk about your job at all with all that craziness?
I think so.
Without saying names or brands?
If I keep everything out of it. So basically, someone owed $113,000. And that's very stressful on my job.
It's a lot of money.
Apparently.
It's a lot of money for any business.
And guess who got that money on Friday?
Amanda!
This girl. Welcome to your 30s.
Neighborhood house!
Okay. But yeah, so I had to fight for 3 weeks to get that money, honey.
And you did. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
I know. I'm really becoming one with myself.
Juan.
My
mic is falling.
And I just bought myself some new work clothes so I don't look like a homeless jackalope anymore.
You looked great for a jackalope.
I did pretty good. But I needed some pants. I got sweater galore.
Got all the sweats.
Tons of sweaters.
All them sweaters.
Oh, my grandma doesn't know it, but she bought me jeans today.
Oh.
She sent me money for my B-Day. She bought me jeans.
Cute.
Thanks, Granny.
I think I'm gonna switch because wool. Everything wool.
Yeah.
I just want everything to be wool.
Yeah, same.
It is a certain type of wool. I would say merino wool.
Whatever this acrylic fabric that I'm wearing right now.
Yeah,
it's like I'm wearing a blanket.
Well, that's a synthetic wool.
It's so great.
But the merino wool is the softest of all the wools.
I feel cozy right now.
And it is incredibly warm and cozy.
By the way, the house I was looking at that had an open house yesterday, they have a basement fireplace.
Ooh, fun.
I know.
Wow.
Wow.
Basement fireplaces, toasty in the dungeon.
You know that the OK symbol is now apparently a racist symbol.
I always thought it was like a hand job symbol.
Oh, I always thought it was a booty hole.
Like, hey, give you the handies.
I always thought it was someone's butthole.
I don't understand how this became... There's nothing about this that... I think they just associated it with it because people are sensitive. And they're like, it's a symbol for something. It's got to be racism.
People are dumb.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, guys. A little over everyone's shit.
I think everyone is. Because
I think everyone's over everyone's shit.
If you watch a lot of comedians, the majority of them who are successful really prying apart sensitivities and...
Well, I feel like that's as a comedian's job, that's your job, is to dissect things that make people feel uncomfortable and make it normal.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, it's not a fucking issue anymore.
Yeah, you're supposed to take any topic and flip it on its head. And it's relatable. You go, oh yeah, that's totally right. I feel that every time I do that. It's weird. It's like picking your nose in your car. How many fucking people do that? Oh, everyone does that.
OMG. The other day when I was driving, some guy was picking his nose so hard. Like, so hard.
They pull out a little piece of brain.
I've never seen anyone so furious at their nostrils. I don't know if he was on meth and picking his nose, but it was intense. It was like both fingers up the nostrils.
Damn.
And then just like rigorously. Like you could see his nose just moving in my in like my rear view mirror.
He's like scooping out like the Egyptians for the brains.
100%. And then I had to move my mirror up because it was grossing me out so bad
Jesus.
that I had to actually move my mirror so that I couldn't see him anymore. And then I flipped my mirror back because I'm like, there's no way this guy's behind me still. And then sure enough, sure as shit, this guy is still there. And now he's like in his ear just pulling out whatever wax he can find. Like, and I was like, groom yourself at home.
Take a
weirdo.
shower, bro.
So gross. I was so grossed out.
I forgot to tell you, a week ago, I was driving home.
You were picking your nose like that, and I
was
saw you.
picking my nose, and I was like, some girl staring at me. Oh my God, it's my wife. No,
oh yeah, side note, we got married.
We got married. Just kidding.
Are we though?
Are we though?
Oh my God, am I pregnant? Wow, is there a baby here?
Quadruplets? Oh God. Anyways, driving home, and I see this girl. I'm like, hey, she's kind of attractive. And then I see her like, what does she do with her fingers? And she's rolling something in between her thumb and forefinger. But here's the twist.
Nope, she's gonna eat it.
She rolls it, and then she goes, gives it a sniff, and then goes, and she makes a face to her own stink, whatever the fuck she was rolling in her fingers.
To her
Swear
own
to God,
stink.
this girl, an attractive young girl, probably mid-20s or something, just like rolling her stench in between her fingers, and it smells. It goes. I'm like, what the fuck? I literally said that out loud. I was like, what? I started laughing. I was like, that's the grossest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
And I was like, then I realized, like, it doesn't matter how hot you are.
Doesn't make it right.
You could be gross.
Yeah,
you can be gross.
Well, I was telling, this is my gross story about myself. So like, sometimes I scratch my head. And I smell my fingers afterwards because I'm
That's
like,
normal.
oh, do I smell good?
Yeah.
And I noticed the other day that Cricket, when he scratches his ear, he smells it. And I
can't do it. My mom does.
I've never seen a dog do that before.
Do I stink?
Where he scratched himself and then smelled his paw really seriously. And I was like, yeah, that he probably got that from me.
That's so fucked and disgusting.
We like to check.
Well, they, all those little
Inheritances?
All the shit that people do that don't work. No. No, all the things that we do that seem impulsive but gross, like smelling our fingers when we touch ourselves.
Yeah.
That's like those were our signifiers if something was wrong.
Yeah.
Because if we were like stinky, you'd be like, "Oh, this isn't good. We might get sick.
Oh, for sure.
We might get an infection."
Like if my sweat smells weird, I instantly change my diet.
Yeah.
I forgot to take my vitamin.
Ooh. They say like primitive indigenous peoples would actually taste their urine and like not like drink it, but just like taste it. And if you can tell a lot by your urine, like if it's too salty, if it's too sweet. Like if it's too sweet, you're diabetic. And they knew that. And they'd be like, oh, need more meat,
Or yeah, I can't.
That's why I drink my urine every day.
Oh, God, you're so gross.
Just a pint.
Just a pint of urine every day.
Just a quick pint of urine.
It grosses me out so bad because I can see it in the. I can see
You ever taste your own urine? Give it a
No.
little sippy sip.
Oh, God, you're making my gag reflex go off. I'm very sensitive. I'm on my period right now.
You know what's weird? The grossest thing?
What if I tasted my own blood?
Doesn't taste that bad. You haven't tasted your own blood?
No, that's gross. Not like if I cut my finger, yeah.
And you put your finger in your mouth.
Yes.
You're drinking your own blood.
But I'm talking about my period blood. That's
Oh,
a
no.
different blood.
No, that's different. That's spent blood. Mm-hmm. You don't want that.
Spent blood.
It is. It's not like fresh.
What's wrong with you? Your words.
My words.
Your own stink. Spent blood.
You spent stinky blood.
Oh my God. So,
Refill bartender.
Speaking of periods, yesterday
That's our bird pouring wine.
that's our Oh, our bartender bird.
It's a bartender bird. It's like a bird topper on top of a wine bottle.
And it whistles. But my period yesterday laid me out. I was KO'd.
You're a code.
There's no way. So yesterday was yard work day. We wanted to do the last mow. We wanted to blow out the sprinklers.
Yeah, because it might be sunny for the next 2 months. It might snow in 3 weeks. We don't know.
With last weekend's winter front or whatever
it was cold as shit.
With last weekend getting as crazy as it did, we decided we would just do it now in case.
Get it done.
And so we did all of that yesterday. We both got crazy allergies. Mm-hmm. And we ripped out all the flowers, the tomatoes. We basically just started fresh. And so we were doing good. And then I was like, I'm going to run to the store and grab us some lunch. So I went to the store, grabbed some stuff. And at the store, I was so fucking annoyed with everyone. Everyone was pissing me off. And then I got home. Everything was pissing me off. And then all of a sudden, I had the worst cramps that I had ever felt in my life. And I literally laid down on our coffee table at one point.
Have you guys seen The Exorcism of Emily Rose?
That's what I looked like.
When she's on the ground and her leg goes back, she's all, ah! That's what happened.
And then blood sprayed everywhere. No, my ovaries just hurt and ached so bad. My uterus was just an angry mess. I could literally, if I put my finger right here, I could feel...
She's pressing on her stomach, not her vagina, just so you know.
Thanks for clarifying. If I put my finger, and it's not my stomach, it's my uterus.
Uterus. She stuck her finger through her skin, touched her uterus.
I could feel it throbbing.
Jesus.
It was not okay.
That's not okay.
So I took a hot shower, and I put on basically what I'm wearing now, and I laid in it on the couch with blankets all over me.
Comfy clothing.
And the dogs. And the dogs loved it.
And for some reason, you weren't fucking down to give me a blowjob. It was weird.
Marty was like, come on, the semen will help. Stupid. I hope you feel like a dirtbag. Now it's funny.
Thanks. Oh, shit.
But yeah. So that was fun.
That's neat.
Also, I was really happy to find out that other girls get the period shits.
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
a thing. That's like, so I know it sounds dirty, ladies. I do. But every time I get my period, I got to poo a lot. And I found out that my coworker also has to poo a lot. And then she dubbed it, she was like, the period shits. And I was like, OMG, you're the best.
That
was Haley's trademark on period shits.
I might be mansplaining or stepping out of line.
You are, because you have a dick.
Probably. And guess who cares? Not this guy.
That's because you have a dick.
It's because I got sticks.
If you pooped every time your penis
I just don't
bled.
understand. Yeah, this is what I don't understand. I feel like that's not natural.
No, it is. It's basically
normal.
your body's just flushing shit out. Literally.
You just do that once a month.
Yeah, just once a month. I bleed and I poo too much to count. And that's where it's at.
But I wonder, do primates get the period shits? Do deer, like when they start bleeding out in the woods?
Well, when dogs get their periods and they're not fixed yet, they poo a lot more than they normally would. And it's almost like it's not runny. It's just
so when we do our yard,
it's not whole.
And here's something you don't understand that is different about colder climates.
Is that there was blood everywhere.
You have to flush out. You have to blow out.
You know what? It was actually that scene from The Shining where the blood floods in from the elevators. That's basically what it looked like.
That was disturbing. I forgot about the pig blowing the guy in the movie, too.
Oh, I know. Me too.
So...
Oh, yeah, you're going back to yard work.
Yeah, back to yard work.
Marty, about yard work.
Yeah,
he's
no one
sensitive.
cares about women's. I'm just kidding around.
You're going to get hate mail.
I hope so.
Someone's going to send you anthrax.
Send it.
Hey, what was anthrax all about?
It was a band in the 80s, and they were okay.